Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Void Stranger. Basement 19, this puzzle seems to be setting us up for potential disaster. If you accidentally press right at the start of the puzzle, you're going to spend all your locust idols and advance 5 floors, for example. And there's the dark idol over here as well. Feels like we need to move the pressure plate. But where? I guess if we push the statue down into the hole, so it's no longer a threat, then I could step over here and pick up the pressure plate and put it down here temporarily. But that doesn't really help me. I need to get it in the row with the snake is going to be going over it, because I've already lost the statue. Without moving the statue, there's no way to put any blocks in this row. Killing the snake wouldn't help. Hold on, killing the snake wouldn't help, is that true? If I could preserve the statue, without moving the statue... If the snake were dead... In order for the snake to be dead, I'd have to have moved this, which implies I had not picked up this thing, which means even if the snake is dead, I can't pick up this thing, which means I can never put it down here. So I think I am trying to move the pressure plate. But if I put it down here, then I'd be able to grab a couple more blocks. And then when the snake is going by, I could probably put a hole down here. Yeah, I think that'll just generally work. So the goal is to pick up the pressure plate. And I can take tempos while I'm standing on this thing. So I think I can just do this. Take some tempos until the right moment. Now go pick up the pressure plate. Push the statue out of the way, put the pressure plate down. Borrow this so that I can go pick up some more blocks. They happen to one of them be the exit, but really I just need blocks. Then take an opportunity while the snake is off in La La Land. Actually, let's put this here. I'm kind of making a mess of this, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. To gain access to the pressure plate and move the pressure plate to here. And now I simply have to give the snake access to occasionally walk on the pressure plate, and then I can just sit on the exit until the snake gets there. Okay. That was not too bad. It was just a little bit of a tangle. I have to kill both larvae in order to make the statues disappear, because I don't think there's a way for me to push the statues out of the way. In order to kill the larvae, I need to use the 2 primed pressure pad thingies. And in particular, well, they both seem actually rather difficult to get a hold of. Suppose I just walk over here and go up here first. Do I have enough blocks to kill this guy? I presumably need to get these... Oh, even then... Well, if I could kill this guy, I could come kill this guy this way. Yeah, so let's imagine I just walk up here and try to kill this guy. How am I going to kill this guy? I need to put a block here, which is totally doable. And then I could put a block here, and then he'd be dead. And I'd still have 5 normal floor blocks, even after having stepped over this glass to place something here. And with 5 normal floor blocks, That is still not a lot. I can move one over here, get this guy going up and down, sure. I almost feel like I need to kill this guy first. Like, get this guy in a pattern where as he walks past... Let's see. If I place this block here... No, I just don't have enough blocks. And I can never pick up a block from here at the beginning. Because if I take a tempo, I could move to the right, and he would be just turning to face down. But if I use my rod to pick up the block to the right of me over here, then he'd come eat me. So I feel rather strongly right now that my only possible opening moves basically involve this. And sensible is kind of a strong word, but it's just the only thing that I see that I can even do right now is basically this. And then this. Oh, but now I'm dead, right? Because there's nowhere I can go to pick up a block. So that is definitely wrong. Because I have access to no blocks. So what else could I have done? Alright, well we're going to use one of our cheese resets. So what else could I have done? Rather than use these to put a block here... Oh, I used both of them. I didn't need to use both of them. I just noticed that. Which means I could have still preserved a piece of glass. So let's pull on that for just a second. So I could have picked this up by facing down, stepped here and here rather than around here, put this down, killed this guy, but then there's just a piece of glass over here that's inaccessible. Could I have moved the inaccessible bit of glass? Okay, there is something I'm not seeing here yet. Let me take a moment and stare at it. After staring at this for a few minutes, I think I finally see a plausible start. So if I put this here, and then use this piece of glass to move this here, then that means I can kill the larva like this. He'll kill himself the second time around. And now that means I can do this, for example. And what else can I do from here? I also could have... Yeah, I can go grab this glass, right? Do I have enough to grab the glass? I'm not sure I have enough. Oh, I can get down here. Ooh, hey, 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 hey. Things are happening now. From here... Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I have enough space to do this and this. There we go. Okay. That one was a struggle for me. Not sure exactly why, but I was just having trouble seeing that. But I got there. This guy goes the same way as me up-down, but reverses me left-right. And we can demonstrate that thusly. If I go down, he's also facing down and punching the wall to the south. Okay. I can use my wand. I need him to stay alive. I need us to swap places. And there are currently no holes in the world, and so there's nothing useful I can do with my wand yet. And unless I move left right now, he'll be trapped on the right-hand side. So this is definitely my opening set of moves. And from here, the only thing that makes sense is this. But now, can I just kind of walk us around one another? Because if I do this... No, because then if I try to move right and he'll move left, we'll run into each other. So... What am I doing right now? I need to get him stuck over there, which seems like I could do this. So there's a lot of space in between us. Now, I should be able to go like this. There we go. Now he's stuck down there. And is that enough? No, because I also need to move the pressure plate or the exit stairs. It seems like maybe I can just move the exit stairs. If I just move them here, that seems like that works fine. Okay, many possible solutions to that one. And I found one of them. Hooray! This looks very similar to a previous puzzle, except A, there are more snakes than there used to be, and B, more importantly, there is a memory shard thingy. I don't see a way to kill many of the snakes. In order to get the memory shard, I need to go around the right-hand side, it would seem. Which is non-trivial, as I like to say. Like, I have to end up over here and push this rock one square to the... Oh, even one square to the left is not enough. I have to push it like 3 squares to the left. And be able to turn back and grab this and go to the exit. So the only question is, how do I get over here? And there's lots of snakes in my way. And I don't have a lot of opportunity for tempo moves. But pushing the rock, I guess I can bang against north end. So actually I do have a lot of opportunity for tempo moves. So if I just try to see these guys' natural inclination, there's an opportunity for me to move down here. And then I probably could have moved across if I were already carrying a block. So suppose I'm already carrying a block. And I wait for that cycle to happen again, and then do this. There's 2 mustache statues, and I'm a dummy. Alright. All I can do is open up a hole to change a snake cycle once. But I can never put a block like... Oh, how am I gonna... Wait a minute. If I want the memory fragment, I have to pick it up. And that's my one move. Because I can't get rid of the mustache statues. There's no holes to put them in. Is that true? Yes, I could create... Ignore the snakes. I could create a hole here, but there's no way for me to walk around here and push this guy into it. And I'd have to push both guys before I create any mustaches, because the mustaches would just transfer anyway. Without ever using my interact button and rod, I have to get past all the snakes to the south. Somehow dance like a monkey so that I can push statues and rocks around, so that I can avoid the exit and get over here and pick this thing up and go, oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? And there's no way to make tempo moves in the middle. Okay, this requires more planning than I am able and or willing to do. So we're just going to try to get to the exit and leave this as a memory fragment to perhaps come back to later. I could go right and down. However, if I do, the bottom snake is going to get me. No, because I can go right down right. And I think I'm safe. Now, while I am here, is there any kind of cleverness I could do that might enable me to get to the thingy while I'm here? From here, if I went up right, this guy'd be here. Right, left, he would have turned around and still been below me. And meanwhile, this guy is sneaking back up on me, so I don't think I can get over here. And if I went up left, yeah, I don't think I'm getting over here to like push the statue to widen this gap. So yeah, I don't see a way to do this one right now. So basement 22, I'm leaving a memory fragment behind. Hey, basement 23 still has the same geometry, still has the same brand, and I don't know any other interactions I would want to do on this level, so we'll just continue downward. There's an empty chest. There's a memory fragment. There's a shadow creator, which we'll need to use in order to pick up a follower who could be standing on a pressure plate behind us, or maybe 2 followers. But there are many pressure plates that I could not walk on while I have a shadow follower. There are now no statues that are going to try to kill me. And even getting to the exit seems non-trivial. Suppose I went this way first. I can definitely pick up a solid block over here. But I can never even retrace my steps here. I could pick up this block and then walk through here, put it down here, and then I'm stuck on this little L. That didn't help. If I go this way, I can pick up the fragment. Great. Feels like that's bait. I could put it right back down, but I'll have the fragment. I could pick up shadow thingy with the expectation that I'll eventually need it. Is there a way I could put a block here? Yes. Suppose I came down here, picked this up, put this down, picked up one of these blocks, walked on top of Shadow Guy to come down here. Now I'm here with the shadow, but we need to be able to turn around, and I cannot turn around. While I'm over here, suppose I pick up shadow thingy. I don't have any holes to put it in. I can create a hole to put it in. Suppose I'm over here. No, I can't create a hole to put it in. I can't create holes out of any of these things, because the only way to create a hole is to have something step on it a second time. I or my shadow are the only somethings, and either of those kill me if we step on it a second time. So I can't do that. Okay, different idea. Step once to the left and pick up this square. Then step down here, place it here. No. Step over here, pick up this square. Walk over here. Cycle around and place it here. Now I've got a 5 thingy. That's very valuable, because now I've got 5 good pieces of land. I can pick up this piece of land and then build to the south in either direction. And so, where would I want to build to the south, and what would I want to do with it? I have 5 usable blocks here. Suppose I just built down here, so I've got 3 here and 2 here. I can pick up this, toss it away over here, move my 3 down here. Now I'm all on solid ground. Pick up this and move it somewhere up here. So now I have a hole. Pick up the pressure plate, move it to where the hole was. Pick up the flooring I just had, pick that up. Pick up the pressure plate, move it here, and then jump over here and get the shadow follower and do that. That works, so far as I can tell, to get to the exit. However, I don't get the memory shard. Is there a way to pick up the memory shard first? No, because once I go in this area, I'm trapped. Is there a way to get the memory shard last? Once I step here, I've got a shadow follower, which means I can never step over a pressure plate, and there's nowhere to go except stepping over a pressure plate. And therefore, the puzzle's impossible. Well, the puzzle of getting the memory shard. It definitely leads me to wonder if there is a mechanic that I do not yet understand, but for now, I will be happy to not yet understand it. and just take my partial victory, doing this very carefully. And so do I want the hole here? No, I can't create a hole here. I need to dispose of this. I mean, I can move you anywhere, so we'll just put you here. Now I put you in your final location. And so if I were to step north, I'd gain a shadow follower, and then it would enable me to get to the exit. And so let's just re-verify that from this position, there's nothing I can do to possibly get the memory shard. Because the moment I step on a pressure plate, I'm dead. Once I have a shadow follower. Is there a way for me to go back now? I didn't really think this through. No, because there's no way back through here. There's no way to trigger those things. And the existence of the Dark Idol in the bottom left is also suspicious. But I really have no idea what to make of it. So, basement 24, I've left a thing behind. Let's continue downwards and try to make some more progress. Okay. Color me intrigued. Like, I think this had the same geometry as before, but the Dark Idol wasn't here before. Like, what could it mean? There's definitely something going on that I still don't know about. But I still don't know about it, so we'll just move on. Oh gosh, this time there's only one hole? And a memory shard I need to get? That's so mean. Video game, why you gotta be so mean? So my usual strategy is something along these lines, which right now seems to be working just fine. Yeah, and it still seems to be working fine. It's still working fine. I picked up the shard fragment thingy. Let's just do some tempos until he's moving upward. Okay, this seems doable. It's not as mean as I thought it was going to be. I think there were some other changes to enemy placement or basement placement or something that I didn't appreciate that are helping me out here. Timeout. Do you see the threat? Do you see the threat? Look carefully at the threat. The exit stairs are located directly in front of the Dark Idol. Oh, that's so mean. So I want to hang out over here until this guy walks away, and I want to move these basement stairs to somewhere that is not directly in front of the Dark Idol before I exit this, so that we don't get cleansed and get back to the start of the game. Oh, that's mean. Video game. Video game. What are you doing to me? I picked up another fragment. I still have many more I need to collect before I can unlock the next memory. Wow. Okay. Difficulties. I am immediately going to step on a shadow follower, so there's going to be two of me. I could cut off the snake and go to the south and take tempos by banging against the wall to wait for this snake to go somewhere. But I don't think I have enough tempos. So, suppose I wait for this. Oh, he's going to be breaking glass over here too. Ooh. Which means, okay, so it seems like my overall path has to look like this. So he's going to be trapped in this area. There's glass cutting this off. He's going to be moving back and forth over here. So I need to... Oh no, he's going to be moving back and forth just in this range, because I have to... And I have a follower all this time. Whoa. However, I can, while I have a follower, just bang against the wall over here and take as many tempos as I need, so that's very helpful. So, pick this up, build down here, take tempos, wait for this guy to go by. And then I guess it makes sense. I need 2 pieces of land. No, I need 3 pieces of land. Or no, I just need 1 piece of land. attached to my rod. I could go back up the way I came, wait for this guy to be trapped over here, go over here. Okay, this looks pretty straightforward. Hopefully I don't have immediate regrets. Okay, so we're gonna wait for this guy to go by. I have a regret. One piece of land is not enough because how am I gonna turn? I need to build this whole segment out. Do I have enough land to do that? Yes, I've done this with the Shadowfaller before. I can move some of the bottom up. Okay, so we're still okay. Actually, I might have already screwed it up because I went clockwise and I should be going counterclockwise. I think I already screwed it up because I'm going clockwise and I should be going counterclockwise. Is it possible to rescue that? I don't think so. I don't think I could ever be facing upwards there, which is what I need to be doing. Okay, so we're going to cheese it. Alright, but I think all the rest of that was good. So we take tempos. What block am I going to pick up if I'm going anti-clockwise? The one to my left. So I do this. I hang out over here. Wait for him to go by again. And then do this. And now I need to take tempos to make sure the snake isn't going to get me. And then what's the next block I get? I now have the option of changing from clockwise to anti-clockwise because I've got a 3x2 thingy. And can I get there fast enough if I go up, up, left, down, right? He'll have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yes. Okay, so now I'm going to pick up this block, and now I can do whatever I want, because I have plenty of space. So now I think I will do that, and then trap you over there, and I have the one block I need in order to go where I'm going. Okay. Once I saw the initial wrinkle, that one was actually pretty straightforward as well. But I am... Oh, we get a memory! I can't leave you on a cliffhanger. How? How? I see how. I probably have to get it on the way out because it seems like it forgets what I do like on the way in. But that collects it on the way in, and we'll remember to recollect it on the way out if it didn't stay with me. But yeah, I can't end on the cliffhanger of not seeing a new memory, so this will be our finish of the episode. It occurs to me this is a higher pitched tone. Lily's text voice or whatever is higher pitched than Gray's was. If I'm remembering correctly. Rest? Absolutely. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. Oh wow, this is the music at the very, very, very start of the game. You've grown so fast. What a relief. This world may have changed, but you'll need to become strong for your mother's sake. For your mother's sake. And so, is her mother still alive at this point? She's still waiting. I can't let her down again. I don't know, but that's obviously Gray and a very young Lily. Gray had the pendant even there. The memory fragment is back, so I do need to recollect it. And so let us do such things as these, so we do not forget. And that was a very short segment. I was kind of expecting a longer cutscene, but that's where we are. All right. I'm going to say, I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Void Stranger, where perhaps we'll be able to see a mural or what is behind it in the next episode. For now, bye-bye.